All right, another full week for President Trump. He got his education secretary approved. He got his attorney general approved. He got his health and human services guy in. He met with moderate Democrats. He met with airline execs and CEOs. He met with the Japanese prime minister and put his hand in a vice grip. Keep your eye on Shinzo. He's going to have to start using his left hand for a while. That's not all. Trump talked to the Sheriff's Association. He had lunch with the troops. He then fought off a bunch of warriors invading the village. I kid, I think. But damn, he's busy. Check this out.
In a world of high crime, one man made sure crime didn't pay. Nude Man doing a crossword on a unicorn presents Donald J. Trump, Jeff Sessions, and Michael Winslow as Jonesy.
Your day is over. A new era of justice begins.
Executive Action 3, Justice Strikes Back.
Yes! There's a new sheriff in town, and he's working harder than a broom at a barbershop. Meanwhile, I haven't flossed in 2 days. But when you look at everything he's done, it's kind of normal. Nothing crazy going on, yet our nation's precious comedians act like the world is collapsing.
What has he done?
Donald Trump was out on the White House lawn anyway, making a snowman earlier today. And because it was white, he appointed it to his cabinet. And
it's not a surprise that Trump is looking to cash in. I mean, we saw this coming when during the inauguration he put his hand on the Bible and swore to, quote, get rich or die trying.
The latest polls show President Trump has an approval rating in the low 40s, which means he's probably about to dump it for one in the low 20s.
Terrible.
Funny. They see Trump as a combination of Hitler, Satan, and that guy in the Travago ads. You know who I'm talking about.
He's pretty good.
I hate him. Now, why is this? This gives the comedians the excuse to finally find their balls, which went AWOL the past 8 years. The Washington Post ran a piece about all the brave comics now speaking truth to power after they were kept like caged concubines under Obama's bed. Why so bold now? Well, before, if you criticized Obama, you'd lose friends, miss out on parties, you wouldn't get the free cocaine. See, making fun of Obama, it took guts and nuts. So instead, they saved their ammo for Trump. But it's not like there was a lack of material under Obama. You had Obamacare, the IRS scandal, Solyndra, his executive orders. You had the Iran deal. You had Benghazi, the national debt. You had him calling terrorism workplace violence. That's 20 years of material packed into 8. The problem is none of it is funny. Obama's blunders just aren't as LOL as Trump's achievements. Obama posting the worst economic growth since Herbert Hoover, it's boring. And comedians aren't that good at math. But Trump's hair, it writes itself. Literally, I think it can write.
Period.
Right.
Yes, Bob. Yes, Bob.
Tell me, first of all, Trump's so easy to make fun of. That's one thing. But tell me one thing he's gotten done, can you?
I just went through a litany. That was, what were you doing, sleeping?
During this show, maybe. No, I love
What
this show.
a
Don't get
hater.
no. Listen, Trump, are you kidding me? The guy gives you more material in a day.
What are you talking about, Bob?
Why do you always say that?
Because I don't understand what you're saying.
That's because you're Puerto Rican and Irish. And the
oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, no, but
No, that's a compliment.
Don't you wish you were?
Actually, I'm part Irish.
Thank you.
But
no, the part of Irish that you were has been removed.
Yes, exactly.
That's funny. How about Ivanka Trump and her line of clothing? That was a pretty good one.
Yeah, that was a good one. Okay, if you got to reach for that, Bob, you know you got to reach for something. I want to ask Mr. Baldwin
Sir.
about the comedian part of this.
Yes.
After SNL did their little thing on Sean Spicer, you noticed something very interesting.
Well, I'm driving in my car the next day, and they're like news reports and this, and they're talking at pretty credible shows, and they're like, you know, MSNBC Radio or whatever on Sirius, you know, they're sitting there going like, oh yeah, boy, she did such a terrific job with that impersonation. I mean, obviously, Mr. Spicer won't be around for much longer now.
Yes.
And I'm going, really? Like, these people's perception is that Hollywood actually has that much power and influence that this president's going to go, well, Spicer can't stay anymore now. You know,
Yeah,
they don't even care at all.
Good for them, though. I'm glad when comedians do the thing they're supposed to do, which is comedy,
Right.
rather than getting on TV and crying over Trump.
That is true.
Like, yeah, okay, I'll high-five you. Or like Rosie O'Donnell saying she wants to play Steve Bannon. Great. Now she's not saying she wants to somehow enact martial law using the military powers that she was under the delusion that she had. So go ahead and make the jokes. Yes, they only make them, you know, about the people that are going to keep them popular. But at least they are, you know, done crying and having panic attacks, and because that's boring for me to watch.
You know why they make fun of Spicer?
No,
You know why the SNL thing worked for Spicer? Because, and the reason he's going to be gone, it has nothing to do with comedians. It's because he's no good.
Oh.
Well, that at least makes more sense than because of a
I mean, the guy is just, I mean, maybe a nice guy, but do you anybody think this is a good press secretary? Guy comes out, first thing he does is lie to the press, and then walks away, is afraid to take questions.
Bob,
now he comes out and tries to cover up for his boss every day.
You seem to me like you're a great American. So what I want to ask you is, what I want to ask you is this: shouldn't we even give President Trump any chance at all, or just not?
I said that the very.
We should.
I said we should do that.
Because what's coming out of your mouth now isn't giving him a chance at all.
I said give him a chance and give him 3 weeks and leading.
By the way, Bob, no offense, but I know somebody here who's been given a few chances.
Oh, no, you didn't.
No,
you didn't.
The difference was that Trump wasn't on drugs.
Well, none that we know of.
Yeah, we don't know. We know that he doesn't drink.
Yeah, he doesn't
Wait,
drink.
what were you going to say about Billy?
Oh, we were talking about that. You know, you got Rosie, now maybe Bannon. Billy Baldwin apparently is putting the word out. He's ready to play Eric Trump.
I saw that.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
But
What's really funny is all the Baldwin brothers are going to get Trump gigs, and
Yeah.
Why don't you be Donnie Jr. then?
no, I'd rather.
You kind of do have a Trump
I'd
gig,
rather
though.
be the guy.
Yeah.
I'd rather be
What
the
you're
guy
doing.
that over the next 4 years makes so much money I could just buy all of that Trump stuff they're doing.
You should become Bannon then. That's what you should do.
No, Rosie O'Donnell is Bannon.
So be nice about Bannon.
No, that's it. Last word, Kimberly.
I like Bannon. I get along with him very well.
What does that mean?
No, I think he's smart. I think he's very smart.
He is.
He's got great ideas, and he was able to be this chief strategist, to put Donald Trump
Bob,
in
what do
the
you
White
think of
House,
Bannon?
which I'm very happy about.
What do I
Right?
think of Bannon? I do the best I could do not thinking about Bannon because it scares the hell out of me.
All right.
Second only to you. Yeah.
Anything that scares liberals is good. For example, law and order, strong military,
Scares me.
bathing.
I'll tell you about the show.
Bathing?
All right.
No, just Bob.
Yeah, I love Bob.
That was a cheap shot.
Which one?
All of
There were
them.
about 400 in there.
That's fine.
But you had a few. You had a few on Kimberly.
Yeah, he did.
All right.
When?
Coming up, a story so refreshing you want to put a little umbrella in it and drink it on the beach. But first, is it right to call people who throw rocks and set things on fire protesters? Or would a better word be violent jackass? That's 2 words.